ready, go. So here we are, September 2020. What a September to remember. This is September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. There's probably tons of videos and sources on the song, but I figured I would do my interpretation and my explanation, and hopefully it helps you out. All right, so there are a couple variations throughout it, but I'm just going to stick to the core of the three main riffs. So in the intro and in all the turnarounds, it's just going to pulse off an open A string. That's the third string from the ground. And then I'm going to play a B to an A octave above it, which is going to be on the first string at the 12th fret to the 14th fret. And it's just a straight up 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. That's the intro. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. With that little extra note that I hit there. All right, so the main riff that's played, like the intro, the interludes, and the main verses, is going to start on a D. And for that D, I'm going to play the 5th fret of the 3rd string. Play it twice. Go down a half step to C sharp at the 4th fret, and then B at the 2nd fret. So we're going to play on the 1 beat, and everything else is going to be on the and. So it's going to go 1 and. So that's D, C sharp, B. Second measure is going to start on the C sharp and go down a 4th or to a lower 5th, which is going to be the G sharp. Going to go 1 and 2, which will be on the open E. 1 and 2, 3 is going to be the F sharp 2nd fret of the E string. 1 and 2, 3. So all together, 1 and 1 and 2, 3. Second pattern through is going to be very similar to that. Starts off the same way. 1 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. So I'm going to add in a 4 and on the open A string to the 2nd fret of that string, which is B. 1 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. Now the third pattern, again, going to start out the same way, but instead of going lower like to this G sharp, we're going to go higher and use some chromatic notes, and we're going to use an accidental. So it's going to go 1 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. So that pattern I played starts off the same, the D's, C sharp, B, B, and then the next measure is going to go C sharp, E on the 2nd fret of the D string, chromatically walk it up to the F, and then the F sharp, come down a 4th or a lower 5th, however you want to look at it, to the C sharp, and then the B. So again, that's C sharp, E, F, F sharp, C sharp, B. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. So put it in context with the measure before it. 1 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. Then you do the turnaround. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. All right, so here I'm going to slow it down to 3/4 speed, which is about 90 beats per minute. The song is about 120, which is like that perfect dance tempo, which is why everybody loves this song and dances along to it. Plus, it's a cool groove. All right, so to play all 3 parts together, it's going to go like this. 1 and. 1 and 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. All right. So then the next part, the chorus, is going to start on a B rather than the D. So on the B pattern, we're going to play the root to the 5th, which is going to be this higher F sharp on the 4th fret of the D string, and then down to the E on the 2nd fret. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Then I'm going to do a chromatic walk up with an accidental in there, which is going to be B, C as an accidental, C sharp. 1, 2, and 3, 4 and 1. 1, 2, and 4 and 1. 1, 2, and 4 and 1. So there's like a quarter note rest in there. And starting on the second measure, on that C sharp, I'm going to go down to the G sharp, open E to the F sharp. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and that 4 and is going to be the G sharp to the open A string. So that again is going to be 1, 2 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. Second time through, same way to start off. 1, 2 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. So I'm not going to go to the open A there. I'm just going to play 3 on the F sharp, 4 on the G sharp. 1, 2 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. All right. And then the third pattern, I'm going to start off with 2 eighth notes. 1 and 2 and. So that's 2 eighth notes on the B note. 1 and 2 and. And then I'm only going to take an eighth note rest, and I'm going to walk up from the open A, then B, then C, and then C sharp. 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. So on that second measure, very similar to what it was before, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, back to the F sharp. Rhythm, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and then do the turnaround. All right, so play that one at 90 beats per minute. 2, ready, go. So in a nutshell, that's how you play the song. I'll play it again at full tempo here, but that should get you through pretty much the entire song. You just got to know what parts come in where, use your ear, and then hear the variances, look up different tabs. There's going to be tabs at the end of this video for just those basic parts. I'm going to back up to 120. Here's the main groove, or we'll do the intro. 1, 2, ready, go. Get it right this time. Do it one more time. I missed it that time. Anyways, I gotta practice a little more. I haven't played with a cover band in like a year, but pretty much every cover band I played with, that song's always in the repertoire. But again, September 2020, good time to learn it. All right, so basically, like all videos, have fun with it, and we'll see you next time.